Stu Horton, Tremont, Illinois. They call me Safety Stu. Have a good game tonight, gals. I got on a bus as a young first grader. I told the bus driver that day, someday I'm going to be a bus driver just like you. I preach safety, and I mean it with all my heart. In case of an emergency, which we don't look forward to having that.
At the beginning of every season, he starts off with like a 5-minute speech about safety.
Sometimes I think he was even chided because of his insistence on safety.
I will not allow my girls to sit in the last 2 seats of my bus. That's not in the rules for the road. That's Stu Horton. When I'm rolling, stay seated. It was a fairly normal day, a winter day. Checked my weather. Said that it had snowed, and I had the Tremont High School girls basketball team heading northbound to Interstate 74. We were in our own tragedy.
Unfortunately, a truck from the other side, going in the opposite direction on 74, hit a patch of black ice and lost control, crossed the median, and struck our bus head on.
If I count 1001, 1002, 1000, we were impacted and it was over with. All I could do was just put a death grip on the wheel and hold my course. I had 2 blown tires. I had nothing. By me swerving, then we're talking really a lot of critical. We went down in that ravine, and there we sat on all 6 wheels, which is absolutely just a total blessing. If I did it 10 times, I believe 10 times, I don't think I could keep that bus up on its wheels.
Most bus accidents like this, invariably buses usually do flip over when it's on terrain like that. His control and focus was nothing less than perfect.
It took me a minute to process like what had happened. And Stu just stood up and we asked him if he was okay, and he goes, "I think I have a broken hand, but I'll be fine. I want to make sure all you girls are okay first."
I'm the captain of my ship, in this case bus, and I said I'm not leaving till my last girl's off the bus.
In my 25 years in law enforcement, I've been called to many crash scenes, and the outcome of them isn't always positive.
The truck that hit our bus head on had passengers that were Tremont High School students.
Learning that it was our own hometown kids, that was, I mean, the odds, it has taken this guy's heart. Hi, come here.
And now it's just like we have that bond with him that like every time we see him, there's a hug and how you doing, and he really is like family now.
How's everybody's hearts?
Good.
My love for them as a young bunch of ladies getting ready to head into life and being on this team and from this small town has grown considerably.
Stu has earned the nickname Safety Stu, and I don't think he'll any longer be chided for that. Matter of fact, I think that will be his badge of honor.
I know one of my senior girls, she said, "Stu, I want to come to you and I want to tell you that I was out of my seat moments before impact and I chose to sit down." And she said, "Now I know, after 4 years of riding on your bus and you being my driver, I know what you were telling me." This is my first time of driving bus since that day.
He's a godsend in that he's got a heart of gold to put other people before his own needs.
I'm not a hero. I'm a man that's chosen a career in driving.
He handled the situation better than any other person that I could have seen, and although we lost 2 of our classmates, he saved the lives of every other person on that bus.
A lot of attaboys, and a lot of, putting Stu on a throne that I'm not accepting that position.